simply want to defend
Can't you feel the city is crumbling away?
All those who are in this battle is unavoidable. My friends, I will not allow my weaknesses to get in my way. I will not back down.
Can't you hear the children's cries?
You can't hide your fear. Nothing better match your death corpse into shadow. No one will find it.
Ines, the vanguard that shake the meta as no one else could. The vanguard that doesn't just work, but gets all the utility in the world on top of being a great branch. Ines' first talent, Shadow Weaver, makes each first hit on an enemy a 5 seconds bind, on top of which she steals 90 of enemies' attack. I might have to draw your attention here. She steals 90 attack. Not only debuffs the enemy, it also buffs herself. Ines' second talent, Shadow Sentry, reveals invisible enemies and slows in her range. If Ines is retreated, the effect stays on the battlefield as a Shadow Sentry. You can only have one Shadow Sentry, which will be left on the spot you're ascended on before her getting retreated. Now tell me, what other vanguard gets as many utility just from her talent? Alright. No one. Ines' first skill, Shadow Raid, does about 1500 arts damage and generates 2 DP, which on its own is not bad for a unit with Omega utility in her talents, but there is more. Ines' second skill, Arknights, gives her about 1500 attack, invisibility and attack speed steal of 7 attack speed per hit up to 70 attack speed. Ines generates 1 DP per enemy hit, and as you may have guessed, she gives a lot of DP. Fun fact, this class's supposed weakness was meant to be the defense and survivability, although Ines' range, bind, slow and attack debuff, and invisibility don't mean let her get hit in most scenarios, and even if she does get hit, she has enough HP to survive practically anything. Ines' third skill, Solitary Return, gives Ines a billion attack. When you deploy her for the first time, she costs 0 DP and leaves a Shadow Sentry, which will now retrieve to Ines each time she is deployed, bind 6 enemies on its way, deal a mega billion damage, and generate 1 DP off of each enemy hit during the skill. Sometimes you want to question Hypergrip. Why did you give that operator all the love in the world and proceed to make the other mediocre? I guess we'll never know. Lobster.